lads. We'll just jump straight into it. Let's start with you, Marc. What were the factors that made you decide to open up a tech hub here in Ireland?
We looked at several cities in Europe and then at the end decided for Dublin, mainly because we really see a big pool of talented engineers. The war for talent is here as well, but like for us it was like really the chance to dip into a very different market than Berlin and to find some really good and talented engineers, which we successfully did since the beginning of this year.
What interesting or unique ways or innovative ways are you trying to retain the talent in that kind of competition?
We want to be able to do whatever we can do to make sure that people are able to do the best work of their career at Slack. And so for us that means everything from like reimbursements for childminders to gym passes on a monthly basis to bike to work schemes. That's pretty, I think, universal across a lot of companies. But I think the focus that people have is really in doing the best work of their careers. And if they're able to do that where the company supports them in anything that they need to do that, I think it's a really compelling offering for anybody.
When you decide to grow, when you decide to expand, how do you keep the culture of an identity of the company, but then embrace that of the country or countries that you're going to and take that little bit of taste of them?
We actually created an ambassador team. So we had people in our San Francisco headquarters essentially audition for a 6-month ambassadorship role in Dublin to help us kind of form the culture locally.
What kind of surprises have you found beneficial in opening up here in Ireland?
I think the fact that we have access to 500 million EU passport holders is a really great thing for recruiting. We're not going to run out of talent anytime soon.
We do like to be told, though, how great we are. So what would be the unique points as such?
The sense of humor and flexibility and really constructive nature of our Irish team. There was the right group of people to show us around IDA Ireland. There were the right people to meet here who told us a really compelling story about their launch here from Facebook or Squarespace or Airbnb, or already great companies that were influential to us and we shared funders with and we shared people with.
Everyone here is looking for a little nugget to take away and to learn from. What would be your piece of advice to them?
Getting the leaders in place, getting the team in place, and not compromising. To me, I think there's probably nearly nothing more important than that. It's really essential. There's a huge optimism in Ireland. There's a huge optimism amongst the graduates. There's a huge can-do attitude amongst the Irish workforce. And you know and you can just feel it as you walk around Dublin. You can feel it at Web Summit. You can feel it when you walk into a tech office. You know, and I think that's a big thing. So it's just absorbing that atmosphere. It's phenomenal.